wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki. Welcome back to the fabulous Daggerheart campaign frame that is Motherboard. We join our intrepid adventurers here, our Rivet Bard Bigsby, Fungal Sorcerer Cordelia, Earthkin Warlock Topaz, and Bearfolk Seraph Bjorn, as they are on the trail of the means to deal with Remnant's Fury, a virus that has spread through the network to all of the ancient machines known as Remnants, causing them to turn on the inhabitants of Echo Vale, this lovely locale behind me here. They have discovered that Topaz's patron, for want of a better word, the Atlas security protocol, has a means to nullify the virus in Remnants, and they are seeking a way to transmit, broadcast that, if you will. Hey, Duck. And they are in search of Cordelia's previous mentor and co-worker in the fungal network, also known as the mycelial heresy by those in certain circles. And you have, first having discovered via a local core data site in Topaz's hometown, you discovered the central office of Atlas and travelled to Germanium Valley. There you found the central processing core of Atlas missing. But you also discovered telltale markings in the soft soil of the overgrown city. There you saw the tracks of croft walkers, mechanical machines piloted by inhabitants of the giant moving city Carrowcroft Walkaway. Notorious bandits, pirates, and opportunists, the inhabitants of Carrowcroft Walkaway, clearly raided this area just before you, and following the trail, they found themselves crossing a vast agricultural zone before, on the horizon, they saw, moving ponderously on its great mechanical legs, the vast city held high above the ground. Bigsby, stealthing forward, avoiding the croft walkers and the machines patrolling around the outskirts of the area, was able to discover a way to clamber up unseen, and bringing his friends over, they clambered up a little precariously but safely until they dropped down into the bustling streets of the city itself. The lower reaches spinning around, curling around the large platform city above the mechanicals and the working parts of the moving city. Immune to the effects of Remnant's Fury, by the way, because they purely use mechanicals and they do not use any remnants here. It has given them a bit of an advantage in the current times, and there have been murmurings that they were quite keen to try their hand once more at attacking the major city in Echo Vale, now that their defenses are surely compromised. Our adventurers dropped down into the bustling streets of an area they quickly discover is known as the Bolt Holes. A vast network of chop shops and scrap merchants, and those that deal in parts and metals and wiring, all of the interesting leftovers of the lost civilization that went before the current age. We will join them in those bustling streets in just a moment and see if they can locate the Atlas core and see what awaits for them here in Motherboard. And welcome back. Let me bring a little sound of the crowds and the locals here as we jump into the bustling city. Check out our good friends over at Syrinscape, everyone, if you want fun sound effects and BGMs in your games. Okay. So, Big Speak, Cordelia, Topaz, Bjorn. Looking around, you see the patch, and this is probably the case in other cities as well. Have you ever been like down in London and seen like the rats and things in the tube, in the underground? How you know how they've just like become the same color as the tracks and everything around them? Yes. Yeah, it's like the people of Carracroft Walkaway are the same. Like they're all like the same kind of like charcoal greys and kind of blacks and the robes, and they're just of the city streets and everything moving here. There is splashes of color every now and then as a colourful piece of scrap is hauled by or lifted up on a gantry up to a opening kind of like a Amsterdam townhouse like up above there. As you see people pushing carts with pieces of scrap metal or circuits and wiring piled high, and there's just hawkers calling out here for all sorts of parts. If we were doing the full scrap system of Motherboard, where you get the scrap, you could get anything that you would need for your Iconis here, if you know the right place. You quickly kind of make your way into the crowd and away from the operating hub of the leg that you climbed up, and disappear into the hustle and bustle of the walkaway city. The street continues for a short distance, lined with various workshops and scrap shops and folks here. As said, you find yourself here in the Bolt Holes district. But the road opens up into a wider space as you move a little further in. And you find yourself in like a wide marketplace with temporary stalls selling all sorts of scrap and bits and bobs and scavenged foods and processed things, vitamin packs and all sorts of things on offer. But the main focus of attention in the square is at its center, where you see, hauled up through a trapdoor beneath, a huge mechanical, seemingly, as you listen to folks chitter-chattering and around the main focus of their attention here, it seems that a caravan of mechanicals was pounced upon by croftwalkers, and the captured mechanicals are being divvied up and auctioned here in the square. Hey, what's that? There, people are crying out. There are various auctioneers around the mechanical, just pointing to various bits of it, pointing out choice parts, as if they're pointing out like a butcher's pointing out choice cuts of meat on a hanging carcass here. And there's a sudden spark and flash of sparks flying as a piece is auctioned off and is cut away and sold to the highest bidder there, as they pay up their quantum or barter with scrap of their own. There's no sign of the previous pilots of these mechanicals. You're not sure if they perished in the raid or have been introduced to the joys of Carracroft Walkaway, a la the Mortal Engines movie, where it's very nice. They capture the smaller cities, but then they just invite all the population into London. He's like, please come join us, as you've got nowhere else to go. So, what would you like to do? You are charged with finding the Atlas core. Topaz, you would assume it's probably a little specialized, a little pricey to be sat on a table in this particular square, but information is also on offer.
I think we need to figure out where they sell their specialty goods.
Do you think they would have been acquired in the normal way by Carracroft, or would it have been I don't know, stolen and kind of smuggled into the city if it's kind of specialized piece.
I'd wager smuggled,
You don't know.
but
I don't think you
Can
guys.
I try
Yeah.
to reach out to the mycelial network?
Not here, sorry, because you
and
don't
try-
have connection with the ground.
Oh,
up
this is
high.
true. Never mind, I do not.
Afraid not.
That's okay. Okay, I don't do that then.
I think Bigsby's a little intimidated by like, because I imagine like, again, if we're likening this to London, as someone who notoriously dislikes London for these reasons, I'm imagining everything feels incredibly cramped
Yes.
and there's too many people.
Yeah, you're
So
frequently
Bigsby's
jostled.
probably
Yeah.
yeah, Bigsby hates this as much as I do in real life.
Yeah.
That claustrophobia feeling like settling in. So he's probably like clung to one of your legs, one of you.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Whoever's
Bjorn,
nearest.
a scoop onto the shoulder, perhaps?
Yeah, Bigsby, you could just get on top of me, like, you know that thing where like kids ride on their dad's shoulders
Piggyback?
and they've got like a leg on each side?
Piggyback?
No, baby.
I'm
No.
16, I'm not a kid, but yes, I
Higher.
do want to do that.
A ribbit Bjorn.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess if there's no network connections up here, the Fungal in the city, have I seen any Fungal? They must find a way to communicate otherwise. Or do I see any markings or symbols that would indicate a presence of mycelial heretics?
Here in this
Like-
marketplace? No.
Well, not like, but just in general, like on the way over or anything.
Okay.
There's not a single mushroom man in this entire kingdom.
Oh no, all
I mean, if
all of the
there's-
species are here. Like the whole
Yeah,
melting pot.
Okay. Okay. Like back in Calcaris, I think probably there were sort of symbols to say this is a secret meeting place for mushroom heretics. Is there anything like that that I've seen here that I've spotted? Or do I even have any contacts here, perhaps, if I have, a network of people that I know who are in each large city?
Okay. You. Yeah. Please make me a. Let's look here.
The district we're in sells scrap only.
Scrap and circuitry and just it's just all the scavenge. This is where all the scavengers are divvied up and sold off.
We should go somewhere where they sell vegetables, flowers, salads. Somewhere where we might find a mushroom.
For sale?
I'm threatened by that
No,
statement.
like
I am not a mushroom to be sold for your lunch.
no. You know how there's like
So if
know
we
how there's,
sell
like, primate-
Cordelia to a salad merchant, maybe they'll give us the information we need.
you know how there's animals you eat and like animals that
I'm
are
cut right
pets.
here.
It's like that. There's a mushroom that you eat, right?
Yes, I like the Humblewood system in the D&D Humblewood setting, where they use like oversized bugs are the cattle and things for
So cute.
right, and there are no playable bug species.
I'm in a
Keep that separate.
I'm in an off-stream campaign where we are all food, like basically VeggieTales, but there's also food in this universe. So like one guy's a gingerbread guy, and he has to not ask the question, "Am I made of the house or is the house made of me?" Or else he will take psychic damage.
Wow,
Fair.
sounds fun.
That's kind of more about
So,
you, but it's like the
I'm just assuming there's mushrooms here that aren't sentient.
Of course, yes, there are vegetables. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Mushrooms
probably
aren't vegetables.
where we'll find a mushroom selling other mushrooms.
So, Cordelia, give me an instincts roll, please.
I will use a hope if I may to use my experience. I know a guy.
Potentially.
Okay, so instinct and then do +2 to that. It's gonna be a 15 with fear.
Okay.
Nothing any more fear, but just as present.
Okay.
Can you max out on fear?
Yes.
Just has.
Isn't it 12 or
Just
something?
Yes, yes. I think, does this show up for you? It's the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, that's a lot of glowing eyeballs.
Good. Okay.
No,
So,
not good.
okay. So yes, you do see something, and because it's with fear, you see literature and posters torn and ragged by the coming and going of people brushing against them. Like those big billboards, with poster after poster after poster glued up one upon the next, one upon the other.
Yeah.
There are some of those warning to be vigilant for the Mycelial heresy. But not to,
Great.
you do,
Okay,
you do
that's
find
good.
sign of it, but not the sign you were
Okay.
after.
Okay, well, it's not entirely bad. You know they're here somewhere, and they might be able to help us if we can find them.
Yes. Now, let me just I'll just do this in chat over here. A 3. Topaz. Could you roll me an instinct roll, please?
Sure.
Feel free to roll with fear because he can't get any more.
True.
Okay. And instinct is a +1. So that's. Sorry, I have trouble with my nines. 16 with fear.
Okay. Thank you. You feel yourself get jostled, which has happened several times. But this one is a bit more violent, a bit more pronounced than other ones, and you react and realize that a 2 seconds.
Giant seahorse.
I was gonna say, did somebody do a bump and grab on me?
Yes, indeed. You see a dwarf quickly running off away from the four of you, and clasped in their hand is your network tether, which is what allows you to recharge your abilities on a rest.
Topaz yells out, "Son of a bitch!" and goes running after him.
Do we see this happen as well?
You hear Topaz say that.
Yeah, Topaz is not subtle.
I started shooting blindly with my gun.
Do I know that? Like, doesn't sound like anything stolen. It's just more like she's been bonked. But I see her running after this guy, so I'm gonna start running after him too. I guess I don't know what we're doing, but I'm supporting
up on-
Topaz in her endeavors.
I'm up on Beyond's shoulders, I grab his ears and use them like horse reins and go, come on,
Yeah, yeah. Did you just yaw me?
I started running on all fours.
Okay, so this is a Daggerheart chase sequence. There are 2 countdowns in effect here. One for the thief and one for you guys. The things that you attempt as you try to flee here and chase after them will either tick down your counter, both, or the thief's counter, and you will whichever gets to 0 first is the result. So if the thief's gets to 0 first, and theirs is lower than yours to start with, they will escape.
You'll never be able to rest again.
Well, you just have to buy a new one or find some way to get a new one. But Topaz, how would you like to leap into action? Yeah, I think you're the first to react here.
Just full on sprinting. Gonna tackle this guy as soon as I catch up.
Okay. So what are you using any abilities or anything, or are you just making a straight?
Probably just straight agility.
Yeah, an agility roll. Yeah. Okay, let me just switch over to our tried and tested chase music. Okay. So, how'd you go?
That's an 18.
Okay. With
Oh, sorry. With fear.
an 18 with fear. Okay. A success with fear means that both countdowns tick down by 1.
Cool.
So yeah, you dash forward with your friends in tow, and I am going to use a fear as a large cart of scrap and wiring like rumbles out in front of you, Topaz. Can you make an agility reaction roll, please?
Okay. Sweet. Okay. That is a 22.
Okay, you
With
managed
hope.
to. Reaction rolls don't matter.
Fair.
So
Sorry, no hope
we
there.
like
but,
the effort.
yeah, how do you avoid the cut?
Can I attempt to like jump it over a wall? Like kind of like do like the like wall climb kind of parkour.
Yeah. So you like go like diagonally to the side of it, and then like step over the front, the 2 bars where it's being pulled along.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I have Topaz's next experience all lined up for whenever we level up. It's gonna be big of heart, dumb of ass.
It's a good experience. Good
Excellent.
experience name. Okay. Bixby, Cordelia, Bjorn, what you up to?
Bigsby has probably a good view from his high up platform, as it were, moving ferry
Right.
platform. We need to stop this guy, so the Iconis is going to come out, and I'm going to use the ability given to me by the Book of Norai. Some weird ancient tech that I found during our travels.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Mystic Tether. So I need to make a spellcast roll.
Okay.
I assume he's within far range.
Yes.
Yes, so I can do this. If I succeed, they are temporarily restrained and they must mark a stress.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and hold him.
Yes.
This is +3 to the roll. And that is +3, 18 with hope.
Okay. A success with hope ticks down your countdown by 2.
Excellent.
So yeah, describe how this restrain, and I'm going to say, you know, because we're not in like a normal kind of like spotlight exchange here. I'm going to say that the restrain does happen, and because I have to spotlight my guy and spend a fear to remove a temporary condition, so I will take away a fear off my tally to release them, so we can continue the chase. But how does this look like? What does it happen? What happens to our
I'm trying to remember the name of the thing. I think, is it called a bowler? And it's like 2 balls on a string.
Yeah, but
so
Yeah.
like he.
How do you pronounce the S? There's an S on it, isn't it? Is it bolus?
Yeah.
Or just bowler?
That, if you will, is what is fired out of the Iconis, and it spins round and it just wraps around his legs.
But we're in
briefly.
Motherboard and it's technological, so is it an E-bowler? No, that's different. That's different. That's too contemporary. Too contemporary.
I'll use a
I
bowler as
assume
an
the balls
attack.
are like
It's
the
fine.
gungan balls you see in this Phantom
This
Menace.
crowded marketplace? No good idea. Not a good idea.
He shoots Ebola.
I have unlocked biochemical warfare.
Save space away from the
you
real
do
world.
pronounce the
Save
S, by
space
the
away
way.
from the real world.
Bolus.
Okay.
But yeah, like it wraps around his ankles and drops him, and then like it probably the energy that ties the 2 things together, because it's not string, it's energy from the weapons that dissipates, which allows him to then get up and keep going.
Right, it's the same thing used against the giant mechanical eagle thing, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, he he falls and like kind of rolls into the dirt, and several people like gasp and like, oh, and it's like as he like barrels into them. Then the energy dissipates, and he's like stumbles to his feet quickly as you close on him. Hence your counter getting much closer to his. And you see as he like quickly jumps back to his feet, he like sees the things that you threw. Yeah, without the energy. He's like, ooh, and he like pockets them as well and keeps running.
Damn it!
Okay. Bjorn, good idea. What you doing?
I'm wondering
How
if
close is
I
he
can
now?
set up Bigsby's next turn by flying into the air. What do you think, Biggs?
I mean, if it gets us closer, maybe.
Well, I mean, it might not immediately get us closer, but we'll have the high ground. And then we can see more, and you might have a better shot next time.
Bjorn, you underestimate my power.
Don't try it, Bigsby. Anyway, let's actually try it. Yeah, I'm gonna mark a stress to take off with a passenger, and we are now elevated and have a bird's eye view. And then if I can have one more thing, maybe I'll do like a dive bomb, like where I like swoop in and try to like grab him like a bird of prey.
Because this is a particular like seraph ability, you know, the flights that you have. You hear like murmurs go through the crowd. It's like, oh, Church of the Spire, Church of the Spire, where's the Church of the Spire? Insert appropriate Book of Mormon song. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know the musical well enough, I'm afraid, but I'm sure there's.
I've never seen it, unfortunately.
Right? I'd like to, yeah. There's a murmur goes through the crowd, and let me just roll this randomly. Oh, that one on the D20. It is not a happy murmur.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It seems the Church of the Spire.
Surely they
is
failed
not
to resist his
popular
charm
here.
instead.
Maybe that's why those
I'm sure it's
posters
fine.
were torn, Cordelia. Maybe not to accidental
Oh boy.
bumping against them. No, the ones against the heresy. So the church is not popular.
They hate the heresy and the other thing that I am.
No, that's it. They
Unless the
hate
church is
they hate the
posters.
church, so they're tearing the posters
Okay.
because the posters were put up by the church.
Okay, gotcha.
Ah.
Okay,
So they love the heresy.
I feel a glow of hope, even though I can't mechanically put it in.
indeed. So Bjorn, are you going to try and make a agility?
Yeah. It must be agility, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you argue this is bodyguard? Could you argue that? Because I'm trying to
Surely
help
you're
out a
guarding
friend.
Bixby.
I mean, you are trying to reclaim stolen property for your friends, so yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I spend a hope to use an
Spend the hope,
experience.
+2, yes.
Okay, sweet.
And you can choose to roll with advantage if you want. You have a crystal. Everyone has a crystal. Remember, you have to say
I have to choose
before the roll.
beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
add the D6.
I will choose to because my
Okay.
agility is +0. Yeah. That's an 11 with
With hope.
yes.
Okay. A failure with hope means that
Failure.
the adversary's countdown ticks down by 2.
God,
That
even with
doesn't seem very
advantage and
nice.
+2,
Damn.
couldn't make that roll.
An 11 is not high enough, I'm afraid. No. So you swoop down, and a hunk of scrap plastic. It's not metal, thank goodness. But a hunk of scrap plastic is hurled at you and slams into you. Have you marked a stress for picking up Bigsby?
I have, yeah.
Okay, mark another for being persecuted.
This is
Emotional
persecution.
damage.
What has the church ever done to anybody?
You're not welcome here. Get out
I thought this was a city, man.
They love mechanicals here, not the remnants and the network as a whole. Although I think they still do use the network still. But it's because that's why I rolled
All
the
the
roll 20
classic
to
analog.
see what the mood was.
I swear I'm a skeptic. I'm basically a heretic.
Okay, so as you're distracted by clinging onto Bixby as this chunk of plastic pings off you in the air, you do not get too closer to the dwarf, I'm afraid. Bixby? Topaz?
Okay, I want to try something. I want to try something different. I'm gonna try and get the attention of people nearby the direction he is going, and I'm gonna shout at them, "Stop him! He's a heretic!" And I'm gonna use my Deaf Deceiver ability, where I will spend a hope to gain advantage on a roll to deceive or trick someone into believing a lie you tell them.
Nice. Now, do you want to use the word
Bixby, you should have
heretic?
said that
'Cause
they were a church man.
Yeah, yeah.
They hate the church.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a thief.
You've picked up on the vibe here.
Okay,
They're,
well, let's
anti-church, pro-heretic.
Yeah.
Say, stop him. He's
Okay.
a church guy.
yeah. He's a believer.
Stop it, he's still in the baby.
Pilgrim of the Spire is the term.
Pilgrim of the Fire.
He's a spire fucker. Get his ass.
Jesus.
And I will do that. So I'll spend a hope and a roll to deceive or trick would be presence, which is good for me.
Should be, yeah.
I get a D6 on it, which is good. Oh yes, that should be good. That is a 20 with hope.
Nice. Okay. A success with hope ticks your counter down by 2. Okay. So yeah, you shout that out, and several folks around the dwarf like try to grab at him and like waylay him. He's like, "There's another one!" Like, some of them are still pointing up at your one. It's like, and then some people are like, "Oh, "It's a ribbit angel."
I tuck my head into my hood, and it's like Bigsby's entire being is the head of this giant angelic body. Whoa, it is a ribbon angel.
The second spawning.
Ew.
Okay. Thank you. Topaz.
I would like to use investigation to see if I can try and cut off this thief via
Okay, try
shortcut.
and figure out where they're going, yeah. Like it. So that will be knowledge.
And if I can use my experience for investigation as well by burning a hope. And you know what? Let's go ahead and burn a crystal, roll this at advantage.
Okay.
You hear that, chat? We could all use more advantage.
Hell yeah. And it paid off because I crit
Hell yeah.
with some nines.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
A crit in the chase ticks your counter down by 3, which is how much you had left. So it flicks over, and Topaz, describe how you managed to figure out where they're going and cut them off.
Topaz does a little hope and pray, seeing this like alleyway shortcut with like a fire escape ladder down one of the buildings. Is like, yes, and basically dive bombs on top of the guy.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you kind of run up like some crates and things like onto the fire escape along the edge of the building, and then like slide. You know, like grab each side of a ladder and like slide down it. You just like slide down and just like land on top of them. Like, down there. And let me just switch this up here. Okay. And hey, thanks Beta. Crystal for Aylin.
Thank you.
Okay, Bjorn, you swoop down with Bixby, and Cordelia, you kind of come pushing through the
Good job,
crowd,
team. I
and
helped.
You see Topaz just like sat on this struggling dwarf.
Can I put him in a chokehold?
If you want to, yes.
I've done nothing else.
What do you do?
Okay. I will try, because if he's struggling and Topaz is sitting up, I feel like I'm probably taller, lankier, and stringier. I'll just, maybe not around his neck because you want him to talk, but like, help to restrain him, I guess.
Okay.
All right, Bjorn, who's playing good cop and who's playing bad cop?
Please,
What's our usual dynamic?
I so want to see Bixby's bad cop.
Okay. I think I'm good cop.
Okay. I don't
He's just
know
a big
how
old
this is
teddy
gonna
bear.
go. I'll do my best.
Slapping with your tongue.
I'll play pious cop.
God.
Hey, my guy, have you heard the good word of Atlas? Because I've just heard it.
No, but I'm open to anything. All sorts of new ideas and things. I've seen the error of my ways. Oh, the light shines upon me.
Oh,
What
I wish
you
I
need
could
to
believe
be
you, but my
open
friend here
to-
is crazy.
What you
Yes,
need to be
right.
open to, friend, is you're opening your hands and your pockets. Otherwise, we're gonna open you up, and we'll see what we can scavenge. How about that, huh? I'm just a little guy. I'm fucking crazy.
He's like, look, just take it. They're going for a good price recently. That's all. I was just trying to make a few quantum.
Topaz is already like in his pockets, just like starting to pull stuff out.
Twitching.
Yeah. There's a few trinkets and things in there, and yeah, actually, let's randomly roll a tier 2 magic item as well. Here we go. Are you in chat, Topaz?
Yes.
Okay, can you do an exclamation roll 15?
Classic D15.
Help if I spelled it right. Is it roll space 15 or just
Yes,
roll 15?
with a space, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you go through his pockets and you find your network tether, some other little minor circuitry board pieces, bits and bobs, a colourful, interesting looking piece of plastic casing with half of a brand name on it, mostly scratched away, and then remains whatever Bixby threw at him for the tether, and a glittering USB stick.
Ooh. Fine now. Topaz sticks that in her extra pocket, which is her boobs, and hands Bixby back his device.
Okay.
That's Bjorn's pocket too.
Your knowledge of tech and with your following of Atlas and things, you recognize this as what you can add it to your character sheet as an arcane prism.
Ooh.
And I'm going to change it for our version of things here. As written, you set it up in a location of your choosing, and everyone within close range gets plus 1 to spellcast rolls.
Got to use that yesterday.
When it's activated, it can't be moved. So I'm going to change that a little bit and say that you plug it into your Iconis,
Yeah.
and all allies within close range gain +1 on their Iconist attacks. So all allies within 30 feet.
That's very nice.
Because it networks your Iconists together.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And that is mobile. He's like, you've got it back. Just let me go, please.
Hey, not so fast, not so fast. Got a couple questions for you.
Someone, please, the rivet. The rivet. Look at those eyes. They're so hungry.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
if
gonna
you
eat
don't want these eyes to be the last thing you see, you better start talking. And he goes like full Christian Bale Batman. Where are the expensive auctions being
12 is
taken?
higher.
Give me. Let's see here. Give me a presence check with advantage.
Can I give whatever the equivalent is of the help action?
You can spend a hope, yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll spend a hope.
You would just loom.
Yeah, I'll loom and I'll
what
say,
will that-
look, man, I'd love to let you go, but if he says excommunicate you, I, as a member of the church, have to excommunicate you from life. Get it? Murder. I'm talking about murder.
So that adds a d6. Bixby.
That's a D6. Okay, it's gonna be a high roll unless I roll absolutely shit.
Knock on wood, knock on wood.
Famous last words.
Ooh, okay. So that is
Sounds like something Michael would say.
that is a 24 with hope, not a crit. But
Pretty good.
Nice. Get the hope. And it just becomes a blubbering mess. He's gonna tear me to pieces with his little suckers.
who you calling little suckers?
Me, I'm a sucker for taking the criminal path.
How did you know my nickname?
That's very inappropriate.
It's
He'll
ironic.
just like he'll continue prompting like queries about like where does the expensive stuff get like taken to and sold off to, like the
premium,
That kind of
premium
Yeah.
pieces.
The good
It's
stuff.
like his eyes like go up towards like the tiers of buildings up above you, and like they're focusing on that almost like cathedral like top uppermost building. He's like, the chief riveter has them all.
Did you say Chief Riveter?
No,
So glad we're sharing a brain cell.
riveter.
I was gonna say, cause I'm the Chief Riveter here, buddy.
Look, I don't know anything else. Chief Riveter Bartholomew Walkaway. If it's
Oh, I
the,
thought her name was Rosie.
if it's the choicest thing you want, it's he'll have it. He'll have it.
All right. And one last question. Do you feel lucky, punk?
Well, not after all that, no.
Then you best get a move on. Let him go.
I release him.
As soon as he's gone, I'm like, how did I do, guys? That's the first time I've ever tried being the bad cop. I
That was
just
really
kind of
good,
improvise.
dude. You should do that
You're
more
natural.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up from Topaz.
I'm a natural at being a bad guy?
often. No, no.
I have
At-
mixed
You
feelings
see how
about
nasty
that.
red?
You're a natural at getting information from bad guys by pretending to be a little bit worse.
You got the result you wanted.
I'll take it as a win. Thank you.
It was meant as a compliment.
And it was accepted as one.
Good. You do a slightly sticky high five.
Bjorn has a secret list of people who might turn evil, and he secretly puts Bigsby's name on there.
So looking up at the place, which was pointed out, like, does it look like somewhere that would be difficult to access?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Access via like parkour or via, exclusive, I don't know, pass cards or
I mean,
Yeah, I feel like we need to sneak in or like find like
One
someone
thing-
who has a card or something.
one thing you kind of sense about this place is it's very transactional. So if there's something you can offer the Grand Riveter, Chief Riveter, sorry, then there's potentially a bargain that could be made.
What if we lie? What if we say we have something really?
Why?
I know. I'm sorry. It's been the bad cop.
What's
It's had an
happened to
effect
you?
on me. I'm feeling a little wibbly right now. But like,
No, that's totally cool. He puts like exclamation marks next to your name on the list.
like if we go there
Goes
and
over
like,
in red pen.
we say we found, I don't know, call it something like a gigacore. And it's like the first of its kind, something that's never been seen. We haven't even dared try and open up its secrets till now. And obviously it's too big and important to bring with us, so we can be like, hey, we have this thing. What would you put up for offer against it? Or, I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
Well, through it, we need to find a way to look around and kind of find what we're after.
I mean, it's not a bad start, right?
Yes,
Sometimes you
everyone
gotta
is
lie.
getting in.
As you're discussing amongst yourselves here at the edge of the marketplace, you hear a voice from that alleyway that the dwarf is running towards. And it's a bizarre sensation as you hear the voice, and then immediately after it, you hear the same thing said in like a chorus of whispers. What an interesting gathering here in this bustling marketplace. And you look over, and there is a fungrel there, like leaning against the corner of the alley, with their one leg up, cocked against the wall. And they have a fungrel cap like Cordelia's, but it's kind of like down, like a cowboy Stetson, like over their face.
Excellent. I like this guy already.
And there's a
Workout.
glow underneath and a little puff of spores.
Oh my god, is it a mushroom cut?
Oh dear,
Cad Bane
suddenly has
from Star
aspirations.
Wars?
I was just thinking of Cad Bane,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Mushroom Cad Bane.
Hell yeah!
Quickly looks up mushroom
I
names that rhyme
instantly
with
trust
Cad
this
Bane.
man.
How big is his hat?
Yeah, it's similar, as I said, similar to Cordelia's.
Perfect size.
He makes a gesture which Cordelia you recognize as being of the heresy, and then just steps into the alleyway.
I return it. I think we would talk to this guy.
Well, I trust you.
Follow.
So if you trust him, I trust him.
I think we're colleagues. Let's just see what he has to say.
Okay.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah.
The four of you follow in behind, and the figure is sat on some busted up crates in the dark alleyway. It's like also like being like in a ravine, because I think the levels here are even like taller than you would be in a normal city, because there's the buildings around you and then it extends up into the level above. The figure looks at Bjorn, and two cerulean eyes just like glow underneath the edge of the fungal cap. You might want to be cautious with those wings, at least in the bolt holes. Not too much love for the Church of the Spire. Although you would know that if you were from these parts. What brings you to walk away? And to you, Cordelia, says, and how may I be of assistance? The name's Duskbane. Tansy Duskbane. That was the NPC generator name.
Excellent.
Wonderborn Frungrill. She, her.
Fancy.
A voice that seems whispered by several people at once. Quote unquote.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm just picturing Mushroom Cat Bane with like slightly more of a bosom.
Oh god, actually, it gets better actually. It's Cordelia here. This is a randomly generated NPC here for a Daggerheart NPC generator. Their motivation is to find the person who betrayed their rebellion and caused the death of their friends.
Is this just Star Wars again?
No, it works for the heresy. Just
Okay.
get it out of your head for one session.
You said rebellion.
You asked too much, Sean.
That word is used many times in many places.
Yeah, in a galaxy far, far away.
So yeah, Cordelia.
Okay. I'll lean forward and say, we're on the trail of what's it called? Is it a core? The
The data core, the Atlas data core. Yeah.
We're on the trail of a data core that was taken from an Atlas setting. Do you know where it is?
A special data core? A special data
Very
core?
special data core.
It's a special decor. It's a lovely shade of ink.
Data core.
Yeah.
Data core. Enunciate.
Yes.
You can't ask a Brit to enunciate. That's crazy, dude.
Rude.
Accurate.
I think I'm probably one who has more enunciation she's here. But anyways, yes.
I have Scottish
data core.
friends.
We think you might have been taken to the special rooms up above, but we have no idea where to start. Do you know anything?
Yes. But Nova Scotians don't count.
Please.
Is Nova Scotia like New Scotland?
Yeah, that was the original
Okay,
plan.
so it's
Yeah, right.
a lot of immigrants from Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
when,
talking
like,
accents, the
they
accent
were
is much more close
tricked-
to Irish.
they were tricked into moving there because no one told them how bad the land was.
Oh, jeez.
So for a while, the colloquial joke was it was like Nova Scarcitia. Yeah, we weren't good with puns back then, but yeah, that's the
You've
joke.
improved for the past couple hundred
It's
years.
actually
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay. So sorry, Cordelia, what was that you said again?
I don't think I said anything particularly, more just like, where can we find this? So we heard that it might be taken to a specialty shop in the upper quarters, but we're new in town, in case you hadn't noticed.
It shows.
Mm.
There is a fortuitous side to your timing. The the heresy, they do air quotes, is in favourable light with the Chief Riveter at the moment.
Excellent.
Patch, do you hear Riveter every time?
Every
I do.
single time.
My brain
There's a
goes
really-
to like that poster of like the woman with like her arm like this, like Rosie the Riveter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
I'm
what the
just
Rosie
thinking like
reference
a
was.
tiny
Sorry.
room with
Yeah,
a really,
yeah,
really big fancy headdress.
Nice.
Yes. I went with Chief Mechanic first, but I like Riveter better.
Mhm.
Tansy says, yes. A recent raid turned up more than ancient tech. There was a member of our organization scooped up in the process as well. And they are working on something quite interesting for the Chief Riveter.
Does the name of your arcade do anything to you?
That was the name, yes. I have not had the pleasure, personally, since they arrived or before, but they were scooped up north of here, Germanium Valley.
That's the one. Well, if you had not the pleasure yet, She's something.
If you have any connection with her, that should gain you access to the laboratories and
You can say we have connection.
workshops up top.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
you have Vera's journals still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be easy to prove a connection.
Yeah. Also, if I just sort of ask her if she knows this. Yes. Okay, that's excellent. Thank you very much. Are there many more like you in the city?
Not too many. I'm sure you can hear them. I had an accident. I modded too far, and they kind of drift aside there, like kind of almost like poncho-like cape, and you can see a lot of biohack modifications. It's very similar to
It's like, you show me mine, I'll
Cordelia.
show you. Like, hey, we're buddies. Sort of like.
She holds up a hand. Let me be a cautionary tale. I modded too far, and the fungal network bleeds through me. It's why I'm here now, away from the ground.
What do you mean it bleeds through you?
I cannot shut it out if I don't want access. Even here, you can hear echoes of it, and you hear these voices and the echoes, and there's like reverberation of what she's saying. But then, when you actually stop and focus on it more than her words, you can hear other voices, indistinct, but like a chittering just on the edge of hearing.
Oh wow!
I can't touch the ground. It's too loud. It's too much. And Cordelia, really like resonates with the fears you've had of what could happen if the mycelial network is too powerful.
When that happened, you cool. There has to be a way to restrain it, to contain it to the limits that you can handle.
I am hoping to figure out something. Perhaps if you could mention me to Vera, Kate.
I will.
Thank you.
I'm sure you can find something.
Yeah, you realize that's why she's reached out to you here. Just hopefully that you could, outsiders connected to the heresy are not a common thing. So she had hoped that there was a connection with Vera.
Well, here we are.
I like this like fungal naming convention that seems to be developing here. Cordelia, Vera, and Tansy.
Very much like old lady names.
Right.
Yes, and the next one that we meet is going to be named like Ethel or something.
Yes.
Mildred.
The leader of the heresy, Margaret.
Thatcher? That's the one.
The Iron Fungrel.
That's terrifying.
Who, despite however she might idolize them, Takeichi is not a shadow of. Thankfully, in many ways. Sorry, our new PM over here. Big fan, apparently. So.
Of Thatcher?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, dresses like her and stuff, yeah.
Get fucked, the working class.
But that's me. No. With that information, you are free to make your way up through the levels
This is
of
the
the
secret
city.
of mycelial heresy. Handshake.
As you do, I think there's like a stronger like swell of that background noise that it seems Tansy is
Right, so
currently afflicted with.
physical contact perhaps kind of let some of it lead through into me as well, so I can get a sense of what that is. Ooh, that's a lot.
And some of your biohack implants like spark and like slightly
Ugh.
overload. It's like,
Ah,
sorry.
okay. This is helpful. All information is useful. Starts writing the journal.
Okay. Tansy says, one more thing. We got word of what it is that Vera's working on for them.
Oh.
Something they call the electromycelial pulse.
Does that mean anything to me?
No, it's not. You haven't heard Vera talk about that before. She was purely focused on the network itself. Yeah.
And is this what that is?
I'm not sure, but she's been working on this EMP for some time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that took me a second.
Can we roll an intelligence roll to see if we can put it together?
I know the real world reference would be lost on everyone.
Fair enough.
But Vera will explain it when you get there.
All right.
If you get there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Glances at 11 fear. Spend all of them in one go. Detonations go throughout the city. The legs buckle. The city
But isn't it
tumbles
nice
from
just
the
to have a
sky.
complete set?
I thought
You
you
know, if you
had
have
like
12,
11
it just
or
makes all the
12
nice
now.
little glowing eyeballs.
I'm
And if you
only-
take one away, it ruins the set.
I'm only a completionist in Assassin's Creed, sorry. Okay. So, are you going to head up through the city?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that she sort of let us know where to send ourselves.
You exit out of the alleyway and into the throng of the market once more and make your way towards a wider thoroughfare that leads up and away. And you see the gradual transition from scrap shops and, like just makeshift market stalls to more established stores and services. There is, Bjorn, you do see a produce market with a large fungrel selling all sorts of mushrooms.
Cordelia, I bet that guy knows your friends. That's not my voice. I bet that guy knows your friends.
Are you buying those mushrooms that are on sale? Are my friends?
No, but that fungrel is probably part of the local network, right?
Do you just assume they were all heretics?
No, but okay, this is the one time where you can say that person probably knows that other person and be right because they're all part of the same mycelial network.
Yeah, I only got contact, I guess.
I swear I'm not a racist, guys. I have mushroom friends.
My best
I
friends are
just assume you all know each other.
The fact that you use the term
You
mushroom
kind
is
of do
problematic.
technically.
Sorry, fungal.
Oh my god,
Fungal
that is
friend.
amazing.
Right? You even get alliteration that way. Fungal friends.
Yeah. Promise I'm not gonna use the M word.
Thank you. You continue up and you come into more residential areas. Simple at first, and there are kind of tenements and stuff clinging around the outskirts of. It's like a giant like coastal boulder, and there's all these like little limpets and barnacles like clustered around the outside of it. It makes you kind of wonder what's on the interior as you're kind of like spiraling around the exterior of this large platform on the top of these large mechanical legs. Probably the main kind of mechanical like engineering bays and things for the croftwalkers. Bigsby, you did see that platform that lowers down from the center of the lower parts of the main city platform, and the various cranes and gantries that can haul things up into that central section, and also the main engines for the legs themselves of the city. You make your way up into more and more respectable neighborhoods, and there are starting to be like sections of greenery on the streets as well, and some trees like planted down the middle of one of the boulevards, and beds of flowers, and like open cafes and little terraces and things. Then you get a glimpse of that main kind of almost like cathedral-like building, and there's a huge kind of glass dome on the front of it, which must be the kind of main navigation hub for the city itself, perched up high where it can see out over the city and on in front of where the legs are carrying it. And after a decent climb and looping around the circumference of the city a couple of times, you find stairways that go directly up towards the final layers, and find yourselves stood in a plaza in front of the official, the official workshop of the Chief Riveter. There are guards at the front.
Okay, well, we have an actual errand. We can, legitimately say that we're here to see Vera, so I'm gonna just stroll up.
Okay, you make your way.
I got your
over.
back.
Pardon me?
I got your back.
There are two. There are two barefoot guards, praised for their stature and looming ability, standing in uniforms of the city, and they both carry Iconis as well. And as you approach, they drop them to bar the doors. State your business.
I
I'm here to
say
see Vera Cade.
salve, which is the barefoot
Latin
language,
for-
Latin. Salve, Uristis conservis.
My friend.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
here
hello.
to see Vera. I'm an old student of hers. She knows me well. Give her the name Cordelia, and she will let me up. I can assure you.
Do you have references?
I have her journals right here.
Wait.
Also, she worked on
And-
this one, and this one, and this one.
They on the door, and you see there are a couple of sliding eye slots at a couple of levels. One of the lower ones opens. You see two kind of luminous
He's like the Star
eyes.
Wars, like Jabba.
kind of like.
Itawanga.
And
There's like a little guy on
It's
his
now
neck
Dallas
for some
Palace
reason.
inside now.
we're never gonna have a single session without any Star Wars in it.
Oh no,
That's what Wednesdays are for.
we have one job.
I'm just look. I made the offer privately. I'll make it publicly as well. I'll run Star Wars 5e for Phoenix Uwaki. Just say the word.
Transition.
Just to get it out, yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, could we get it out of our system, do you think?
Just entrench it more deeply.
Edge of the Empire.
Get in the
cleanse.
comments in the chat if you want to see
Yay.
it happen.
Edge of the Empire.
Get in the comment. All right, Mulligan.
And these two kind of bulbous eyes peer out through. Yev. It's like, these folks say they know Vera Cade. Just a moment. And the
Your
door,
last question.
there's a and the door ponderously creaks open, and coming around the edge of it as it opens enough, in the same uniform but using about a fifth of the fabric, comes a ribbit. State your business.
Have we met?
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
No, I don't think I've had the pleasure either.
Spittle flying everywhere.
The pleasure is mine.
Yes, the pleasure is yours. Hi. My friend here.
What's up? What can I do for you?
Hello. Hello, yes. I'm an old student of your arcades, and I have some things I think you'd be very interested to see. Can we go see her?
Are you here to assist with the research?
Sorry, with what? Sorry,
Yes,
with
yeah.
what?
You committed now, John.
To
You have to
assist
stick
with
with
the
it.
research.
Yes.
The roofers.
Yes.
Research.
Yes, the Rethirst is why we're here.
It's Reese's Pieces.
Well, that sounds delicious.
I wouldn't eat this particular bit of research, but yes. And I'm sure she'll be very interested in what we have to say.
You show the Jones. I recognize the annotations. Yes, right, this way.
Thank you very much.
Plop, 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 plop. And Bigsby, you go ahead. And says, so how long? He's like, how long have you been in the theater? He's like, you just see these two like silhouettes, so they're like going.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, we
you
also
also
have
have
to
Violet?
flop?
I have met Violet. Oh my god, my cousins.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Eland Stormcrest. At your service.
Very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
That's a cool name.
Thank you. I think it means dignified.
Oh, well, I'm Bixby Wondergill, which just means I wander and I have gills, and my name is Bixby.
I think it saves quite a lot of confusion if you would just, does what it says on the script. Right?
Finally, someone who speaks my language. Oh my goodness. We have so much to talk about.
Should we visit with the Chief Riveter first? Have you noticed how that sounds like
I'll leave
Riveter?
the light.
I can't not hear it every time.
Is it, which one is it? Is it Riveter
No,
or
it's a V.
Riveter?
It's the whole mechanical thing.
Should it be Riveter, though? That does sound better.
If I ever get the office, I will change it.
You have my vote. You have my vote, friend.
That only makes sense if this is a Riveter colony population, right?
You saying I couldn't rule over all of the citizens of the city?
No, I'm saying not all the citizens of the cities are also Riveters.
They're not all bear folk either. So, who are you to boss me around?
That wasn't the implication,
Is
my
enemy
man. I'm
minus
just
be like-
saying.
I don't like your
You're gonna
friends.
name one species the chief of this entire walking city?
One species? No, just one individual.
Okay, so then if you lose an election and like a fungrel wins the next one, is it the chief riveter becomes the chief fungrel? Is that like we keep changing the name of the position?
We were merely saying that riveter sounds like riveter, and it was a...
You keep saying this word Riveter, Bjorn. I don't think you understand what it means.
Okay, Princess Diaries.
Okay, but here's my question: is it a democratically elected position, or is it something that you just take?
No, it's hereditary. So I think I was born into the wrong family.
No, you weren't. You never say that. Us rabbits stick together. Rivets be damned.
And that can change my parentage?
Okay, question rescinded.
We got a lot.
I
to
see
talk
we're walking
Regardless.
this entire time.
Are we going to the main riveting hall, or
I
just
think it's
to the-
polite to pay respects before we go
Yeah,
and
we're-
you start
we're
talking to them.
Waddling and talking. Waddling and talking.
Oh, did we ask if this guy's family is from the same place as Bigsby's family?
Oh no, Bigsby's village is tiny. He would definitely know him if it was from the
Yeah.
The long lost cousin.
right?
Twice removed. We don't go into why.
You make your way down the hall, the sound of the city diminishing and disappearing behind you, and there are glowing lights, like electrical lights on the walls, and they kind of thrum a little, like there's almost like a dynamo. Those lights you can get on a bike, and as you pedal it, makes it glow. It's like that, but not so pronounced. It's a slight kind of cyclical changing of the lights there, as it seems the generators are thrumming away somewhere below. And you are led by our friend Ireland here towards the central area near where that glass navigation hub must be. And there are these beautiful ornate doors with an embossed kind of carving or like collage almost of gears and cogs and just this, this amazing 3D effect on the front of the doors. They are pushed open as for you as Ireland is leading you here. You're not challenged anywhere here, and it opens into what at first glance doesn't look like any kind of audience chamber. There are workbenches and welding bays and like a gantry with some machine like up on it and people like underneath it working, and the sound of hammering and sparks and clangs of metal. But there is a imagine the steampunk version of the Game of Thrones throne. So it's like instead of all swords, it's just like pipes and things all sticking up on
That's
this
very fun.
collection of scrap, but welded together into this grand throne, and you can see sitting on it, twisted to the side, working feverishly on this big kind of diagram of like some sort of mechanical design that they're kind of scribbling away at and thinking about. There is a very large, imposing fairy. Now, the fairies...
Large by fairy standards?
The fairies in Daggerheart are insectoid. So this is like a
fun.
huge...
It's like a mantis kind of thing?
Yeah,
Or like...
segmented body and wings
Daggerheart fairies.
tucked up behind them, and these faceted eyes looking down at the plans as some of their legs are like working away at the design, and others are kind of like bringing a cup up to their mouth to
these are cool.
sip. Yeah. There's lots of cool types there. This one seems to be some sort of large kind of beetle-like fairy. And Ireland says, Chief Riveter, we have gifts, the acquaintances of Vera Cade. And there is a kind of irritated like rustle of like the wings like under the casing, and turns away from the project that they were engrossed in. Young Ireland, what have I said to you before about interrupting my work? Who are these? What do they bring? News, barter, trouble.
Like
I
push
wanted Ireland to
Bigsby
speak.
forward a little bit.
We can start with a hi, hello. That's a pleasant way to start, I suppose. Hi, hello.
Were you captured on the merchant mechanicals?
Oh no, we were just passing through the neighborhood and thought we'd stop by.
Good. I hate it when they seek compensation. What do you want? I'm very busy.
Well, we just came to pay our respects. We'd love to see Vera. If she's not too busy, then won't she be very pleased to see us? I think if you're asking what we bring, I think we bring knowledge that she'll be very happy to have.
I hope she's busy. We have generously donated facilities and aid to her research.
Knowing her, she's very busy. She's never... I don't even know if she sleeps. I would worry about that.
It was an equally valuable find in our recent journey north. Are you here to assist?
I think she'd be very interested to hear what we have to say.
And why should I allow you access?
Well, because I think I'm a student of hers, and the knowledge that I have would be very useful to you.
What do you seek to achieve here
she's
in our
working.
lofty city?
We discussed beforehand how much we're actually going to tell this person.
Blaze in the Dark flashback.
Yeah, we
Yeah. Flashback. Yeah, how much are we planning to give away here? I mean, I was not expecting a large, corpulent, vaguely ominous fairy, so...
Yeah, it's not the voice I was expecting for a fairy either. I was like, surely Tinkerbell or something. Nope, it's Danny DeVito.
But yeah, no, did we discuss ahead of time how much we were thinking we'd explain about how, like, why we're here? We're going to say, like, we're here for the core, but they see it as, like, demanding compensation.
We just need information about where someone might be selling the core, right? We don't need to like tell them anything else besides like we need information to like possibly a big auction or like where the most cool things or most expensive things are sold.
Very
Or
most
do we
cool
think
things,
that
sir.
Vera is working on the core?
Oh, true. That
That's
goes
true. Yeah. And is it common knowledge? Do you get the sense from the way Tansy's talking that this EMP is what she's working on, or is that kind of top secret?
Yeah, that was a heresy snippet of information.
Okay, so probably it'd be kind of sus if we let on that we knew.
The Chief Riveter just like sits down heavily on the throne. What do you want of me and my city? Now, remember, you were also after mechanicals that could chase after Bixby's town.
That's true. That's true. Okay, Cordelia looks to Bixby and says, "Look, we're trying to track down. I'm sure you've heard the news everywhere that the remnants have gone crazy. And look, my companion here, his village is
A sly smile
being...
spreads across the fairy's face. Oh, indeed, a most fortuitous age. Think of all of the defenses down, the panic. Something to be made use of. For humble merchants such as ourselves.
Oh, of
Hey,
course, of
you know
course.
where there's a lot of humble merchants? On the back of this big old thing that's probably gonna cause some trouble for our friends and family, we should stop that and save those humble merchants.
There is a mobile habitation up for grabs.
I look at Bigsby. It could be.
Fuck me.
That is quite exactly what we're going for.
You know what? Like, if we find it and we save them, maybe could add it to the big guy that we're on right now. I don't know.
I hate capitalism.
Yeah, me too. But we're fucking
capitalism.
living in it, man.
It's either
The
that
last year
or,
before the apocalypse was 1999. I pull up my Sony Walkman.
we turn.
Topaz, sorry, 2 seconds. Bjorn, the Chief Riveter just like wings just like boom, carapace out like up into the air above you. It was you! You raided the Museum of Ancient Artifacts before we got there. Is that...
No, I've had this since before the Revenant started, man.
Yeah, the time that you got this and Bigsby got his pieces and all these things that you've been referring to is like you raided this ancient repository of pre-calamity tech. It was a museum in the pre-calamity times. of
Okay.
90s technology.
So it's actually true.
And-
You need to have a museum.
So funny.
And the chief riveter
Oh
clearly
no!
had
Our
heard
bit
about
became
it
real.
and arrived there. Don't think I was going to make use of it. He found that it had been looted already, but it's clear that he really wants this, and that would be a very useful thing to bargain with. And like, giving him any of this tech won't change your mechanicals abilities
Okay,
at all.
sweet.
Yeah, your
Just
iconist is your
your
iconist.
ability to put on some sweet tunes.
We all note his reaction, and we're like, "Oh, this old thing," and I like start to like treat it like I start to like pass it from hand to hand, like kind of like pretending to be like a little like frivolous with it. It's like, this is just like a thing, man. It's
He
not
comes
a
down and
big
is
deal.
Do not toss it about like some piece of scrap metal. That is a Walkman.
I don't see any legs.
I hit
For a
play
very
on
small
the
man.
cassette, and it's like top 40s from 1999. It's like, whoa, did you know to do that?
He's like, look, you can meet with Vera. Full access. Please allow me to add these to my collection.
It's Believe by Cher. What's playing? Number 1 from 1999.
Or bobbing.
Speaking of share, what do we get in return? Oh, great
Oh,
and
great
powerful
segue.
merchant.
I just said full access to Vera Kate.
And
You haven't said, do you want anything else?
Well, full access won't matter if his family is like, whisked away on a crazy
Do you have a means to track down
walking
wandering
city.
villages? You must surely, since you raid them all the time.
because here's the thing about capitalism, my friend. You are championing this idea of, taking ownership of those lower down and their belongings, their possessions. But tell me, just indulge me. What happens when you run out of things to acquire?
He looks off to the east. There is a
Nick
place
looks at the
called
fantasy.
Argent. The jewel. All of the scrap. All of the technology. And none of the Revenant Guardians at the moment. There is always more to plunder.
And you know what's happened to a lot of merchants that we've come across on our travels? They're dead because they pursued this idea that they could have all the things. Now, you could go do that, but it's a dangerous world out there. There's something going on with all the remnants. You think you're protected here for now? Yeah, sure. It's not gonna last forever.
Why do you think we have Vera working on the MP? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Wait,
But
I
for
thought you said
how
we had full
long?
access. Why did you just censor yourself, man?
It is hers to share. I respect her
Okay,
genius too
cool.
much.
We're gonna go see Vera now, but I want you to learn something from this conversation, Mr. Ribbiter. When the time comes that your protection doesn't protect you anymore, because it comes to everybody, it'll come to us someday, and that's fine. We'll deal with it. But when it comes to you, and you need help from people, because scrap doesn't help, people help. When you look to help, I'm gonna look the other way, friend. Now let's go see Vera.
He holds out a hand.
Mic drop.
I say, hold on. Okay, careful with this. You wouldn't want to stop living La Vida Loca. And I hit play, and that's the next song. I pass it to him.
For fuck's sake.
It's number 10 from 99.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
My
is.
youth.
You didn't know the song, right?
Yeah.
It's also
Well,
in track if you
by
need
Ricky
to
Martin?
refresh your
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, you're talking like you were just like reading it for the first time. I was like, please tell me. Please
Living
tell me.
life.
Please no. Please no.
We bop out of the room, I guess.
yeah. And he's
It's a mixtape of top 40s.
and he just like snaps to the ribbit who comes
Rhythm?
over. And he's like, right this way.
Come on, Lando. We don't need him.
Lando.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, he like pushes the button for a little bit.
That's the payoff to a bit, dude. I love when that happens.
Okay. The journey through here is relatively short, and you find yourselves being ushered into a glistening laboratory. And even before you catch sight of Vera Cordelia, you know she's here because there's just this unmistakable combination of organic and technology. You could see vast bays of leafy organic materials and wires leading in and out of it. There seems to be some huge device across the chamber, and almost like tree roots kind of spilling out over the steel floor down steps from like a raised dais there. Let me show you, actually.
Okay.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah, he only pulls up maps if it's good. There's no reason to have a map for like something dumb like combat.
No.
Oh, this is cool. Ooh. Cordelia's face just lights up. She's both very excited and very tense.
Is that a giant Venus flytrap in the top right corner?
Feed me
Well, this thing from
Seymour.
Mario.
So everyone but you. Okay. So yeah, here you are in the laboratory here, and you can see just a little guided tour for our friends in chat. You know, folks, lots of plants and things plugged into technology here, and I don't have a token there, but you, Cordelia, you see the unmistakable back of Vera up to the top of those steps over on the right side with that massive organic piece that's up there. And Topaz, I think you see something that is very Atlas coded up here. Let me do the pointer here.
Coded.
You see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
That circular piece there? That looks very similar to the Atlas tech that you've seen in other places and back in Geranium Valley.
Do we get to
Geranium
see the piece
sorry.
we're looking for? Or?
The flowers too.
Geranium Valley.
No,
Much more pleasant.
no.
I feel like the markings on like her face, like around her eyes, start like kind of lighting up and like pulsing.
Yeah. And you see the ceiling of this laboratory. The reason it's so light and kind of like illuminated in here is it's got this glass ceiling above to let the sunlight in for all the flora that's being used here. There we go. There's that thing here. So do you want to make your way over there?
Yes, I think as soon as Cordelia sees the back of Vera's head, she's instantly striding forward.
Yeah. Please move yourselves over. Just go to the steps there.
Yeah. I think as she's walking forward, she's like, Vera, I thought you were dead. What happened? You've gone to the trace.
Bjorn, with your kind of like bodyguard and seraph things going on here, kind of like looking around and stuff, and you see as you look up to that glass ceiling, you can see you're very close to the network here. All the cables that go across above the valley,
Oh, true. We could just plug in right now if we wanted a short rest, right?
Yeah, if there's a way to open that glass roof, definitely.
Bjorn pulls out a gun.
You're mixing the streams, man. Mixing the streams.
Oh no!
The fungrel up on the dais turns. I think actually there's like a chair right there, right? You see, there's like an operating like operator's chair.
Yeah.
I think they're sat in that, so you just see like their fungrel cap like over the top of that chair there, Cordelia, and it spins around, and all of you see this kind of beige kind of mushroom cap with orange streaks through it, and glasses perched on the nose of this fungrel, and just a subtle, small bio implant on the side of the temple. Nothing like Cordelia's
It's covered in bits and
festooned,
pieces.
pieces
Yes.
there. And she turns, and just her face lights up, and she pushes herself up from the chair. Cordelia, it is a pleasure to see you.
What are you doing here? You just said a word years ago. I
She
thought you were gone.
She spreads her arms and does a little pirouette at the top of the stairs. Look at it! Look at it all! I found the perfect place, Cordelia. The folks here, they're no friends of the Church of the Spire, and they don't believe this whole thing to be a heresy at all. And there's no reverence here. Whatever's been happening, are you? And she stops for a moment, like before her thoughts run away from her, and she looks at you. Are you okay? Are you all okay? Who are you?
Oh yes, these are my good friends and companions, Topaz
Welcome,
and
Vera Kate. Vera Kate.
and Bixby and
They don't talk very much.
they talk.
We're not with the Spire, if that's
Yeah, don't worry.
a
Don't worry.
concern.
Oh no, not at all.
He's a good bear.
Cordelia wouldn't be consulting with any of those bigoted lot. No.
Yeah, those guys suck. Ugh.
Oh, I mean,
Recent convert.
no, I mean not all of them, of course. Just the crusade.
Yeah.
And
Who would ever talk to those guys?
And remember, it was members of the crusade that were in Geode. Cordelia, do you tell her everything that happened in Geode?
Yes, I think I would actually. I trust her mostly. We've worked together for years. She's responsible for like 80% of the implants in my body.
Yes. Okay, she's like, oh, well, thank goodness Tom is safe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My presence and my work is what brought the crusade down on you.
What is it that you're doing here exactly? We heard something about an EMP. Whatever that is.
The electromycelial pulse. Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Well, my thoughts racing, stumbling over each other. I abandoned Geode and left Tom to our work there because I discovered there was a local hub of an ancient security algorithm program routine that was
Atlas.
Yes, that was the name. It was stenciled here and there, and some code I couldn't quite understand at all. Can you believe it, Cordelia? Writing's beyond me.
Oh, I think I can read that
Luckily,
code.
We have a code expert here.
Can you? Well, you see, I was able to glean some of the information from that local hub, and it pointed me in the direction of the central hub of this atlas, and I travelled down to a place called Germanium Valley. But as I was there investigating and trying to look into how this security protocol could potentially be used against this reverenced Revenant's Fury, there was an attack. The gracious hosts of the walkway here were out scouting and looting, and they were after the same thing I was. They took, and she gestures to what we showed you before, up where Topaz is there. Yeah.
Topaz just creeping closer and closer and closer.
She's like, "Be careful! It's in
Across the map.
It's in a security lockdown. There are safeguards."
I think you should let her have access to it.
And-
Topaz she knows more about this, I think, than either of us do.
Oh, then keep that to yourselves. If you're after whatever's brought you here, if you're after something, then being able to aid me in my work and make this thing operational would be very valuable to the Chief Riveter.
It's a Topaz.
I tap into our Baldur's Gate 3 spore things, and I say, "Oh, I speak telepathically. Should we tell her everything?"
She says, as you can see, I've continued my network research, the mycelial network research as well, in tandem with this project, and the two. I believe if everything can come together and we can access the security protocols and the network connectors and interfaces are all aligned and correct, perhaps we can broadcast the security protocols through the mycelial network to the surrounding area. The range is limited, but within a certain range, I believe the security protocols might somewhat nullify the effects of the fury.
It's very possible.
And Topaz, you've seen that happen in the city when you were trying to escape. Yeah, when you shut down those revenants.
Yeah, Topaz says it's possible.
Remnants, sorry.
Is just twitchy fingers towards the keyboards, like,
What
I will restrain myself.
what do you mean? Please, if you have first-hand evidence, please.
Well, the core needs to go back to Atlas, but I mean, ideally, we could hook everything up there.
What do you mean? So the first bit was a bit distorted. Aylin, what did you say?
Oh, sorry. It's like we need to relocate the core back to Atlas.
Oh no! Everything necessary is here. That
No,
is all.
but do you know about the 3 big baby heads?
Have you been to where it was taken from?
I was there when the Croftwalkers arrived. Yes.
Was it active?
To a degree. It was It wasn't being operated by anyone or networked. I believe that's what's kept it separate from Motherboard and all of this fury difficulties.
And there are an awful lot of bits of technology there that I think probably be quite relevant to the core. I think bringing it back probably would significantly magnify what it's capable of doing.
As well as if we can figure out how to integrate the technology with the fully powered Atlas, even bigger at EMP.
Wow, that's...
May I ask an above the table question? She just Vera just implied that she believes the reason the Atlas wasn't affected by the Remnant's Fury is because it wasn't connected to the main network, right?
Yes, yeah.
But we believe that Atlas can't be impacted by the Remnant's Fury, right? We think that Atlas, for some reason, is immune to it. Is that correct? Did I get that wrong?
Well, it's a security system, isn't it? And we saw it being able to reverse the Fury.
Yeah, so it can't fall subject to the Fury if it's like basically like an anti-Fury, right?
And Bjorn, you heard that recording from Atlas from a data well.
So
which
it
is part
partially
of the
connected.
network. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should tell her that.
Yeah.
I say, hold on. Did you say that you think that the reason why it's not succumbed to the Fury is because it's not connected? Because one, it is connected, and two, I don't think it can succumb to Fury.
Fascinating. It's all something definitely worth researching and looking into. But for now, I must see if this EMP works. The mycelial connections appear to be firing, but I cannot access the processing core of Atlas itself. Perhaps if you could help me with that. Sorry, above table, remember, we're not trying to cure Remnant's Fury entirely in this campaign.
Right.
We're just trying to save Bigsby's town.
Yeah.
So a local EMP will be plenty for your needs.
Can this thing travel?
Yes. At this size, I don't see why not. If we're able to
Cool.
connect it and upload the protocols we need. The core does not need to travel with the EMP.
Okay, we would love to take it to a small village that's just running wild.
Be a perfect test of the technology.
That's true.
When you say small village, she just instinctively turns to Bigsby. Oh goodness, what has happened?
You called it the Fury? Is that what it's
Yes,
called?
That's been the agreed term. It seems the network was transmitting various alarms and SOS calls from all across the valley.
Yeah. So my home, Gilltown, I don't know if you know it, has been inflicted, and because it is a wandering. I call it a city, but it's not a city. I'm just a little guy, so it's a city to me, but a wandering place. And it has been afflicted by the Fury.
Atop a remnant, not a mechanical?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
And I don't know where it is. I was going to know where it is, but because Atlas was removed from where it was, we didn't find the full transmission. So I'd really like to know where my family is before they die.
Well, the server core, if we can access it, should still have the metadata of any transmissions that came in.
I don't know most of the big words you're saying. I just want to... If you can help me, save my family, please.
She points to the Atlas core.
Because
like,
the big guy, the Rippiter, he only cares about scrap and making money, and I already had an earful with him.
But he's also
I
very
don't care.
invested in this working, and she gestures to the MP. If we have an opportunity and can persuade him that this is the perfect field test, then perhaps if your village's remnant is running amok, then you will need croftwalkers or the like to catch up with it.
Yes.
What happens to the village when it's caught?
Well, if we're able to activate the EMP successfully, the remnants will be cleansed of the Fury.
And then what? I'm just worried about the motivations of the chief Rippiter. He didn't seem like he was terribly concerned about the fate of the people in the villages he raids.
Well, perhaps you could bargain for your village's safety with the ability to do a field test.
Ooh, okay. That's a good point.
If you've been allowed access to these laboratories, you are already on their good side, I would say.
Bixby.
Yeah, like, we could probably
just
guess his
wanted-
intentions, right? He's a capitalist. He wants to use this to probably kick people down and take their money.
No, this is for defense. He's concerned that the remnants will come for walkaway someday.
Oh, okay. That's
Well, they
less
probably
evil.
will.
It's less evil.
I just look at the group and I'm
And
like,
she
look,
kind of, she looks a little admonished. She's like, and like she's Cordelia, you know I wouldn't be working on this otherwise.
I'm sure you wouldn't do it on purpose.
It's good for nullifying remnants overcome with the
It's
fury
true.
and nothing else.
It's true.
I'm not saying
Well-
you're evil. I'm just
I
saying
think nevertheless,
all
it's the best
things
thing you
have
to help
the
Bixby's
ability
village.
to be used.
She pushes her glasses up and it's like, the mycelial network, should it be completed and fully operational, would need to be closely monitored and protected. Yes, it's true. And I can only imagine the future Motherboard campaign that would be on Phoenix Iwaki if some evil entity or group overtook the mycelial network.
That would be probably really good ratings, man. That'd probably be like good to watch and like share with your friends.
On that note,
I'd stick
Mira,
around and maybe jump in the Discord to hear anything that happens about that. Yeah.
have you heard of a
Whoa.
fun girl named Tansy?
Say again, sorry, Cordelia.
Have you heard of a fun girl called Tansy?
Oh,
I
thanks.
met her on the way. She directed us towards you.
No. I was scooped up by the Croftwalkers in Germanium Valley, and
She's even more heavily implanted than I am, and gave me some insight into what could happen if we're not careful. When she speaks, it's like you can hear the network through her. She talks as if she said she was leading
in the
the
city,
mycelial networks. That's why she's here, because she can't be anywhere else.
off the ground.
You might want to talk to her.
Yes. If she's able to visit, that would be yes, definitely something we need to be careful of.
Yes.
Well, for now, let's see what your friend can do here. And she claps Topaz and Bjorn on the shoulders, and is eyeing your Iconis very closely there, Topaz, around your neck, seeing the similarities in the technology. Which of the four of you has the highest instinct?
I suspect it might be me. I'm +3.
Yeah, I'm only +2.
I'm +1.
1 and 1. Okay. I'm gonna say I was gonna go with the highest instinct, but I do think Cordelia, your fungal cap might be a bit of a problem here. So I'll say you and Bjorn.
My hand.
Well, it's very specifically a problem in this particular instance. Bjorn in the periphery of his vision, Cordelia in shadows on the floor. Just become aware of like a flitting shadow, like from above, where the glass roof is, and as Cordelia and Bjorn, as you both look up, you see shapes moving quickly across, and you all know that there are those who travel across the valley by traversing the network cables above. And as these figures just kind of basically zipline across your field of view, across the glass ceiling, several of them detach, and there is a smash as the glass ceiling erupts from the impact, and cables drop down, and dropping down, you see a group of crusaders and their priest slowly rises up from a 3-point landing on the floor and abseiling in. Yeah, the heresy rots to its core. You shall be cleansed. A purge. Flush the drives. And we shall finish there for today.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Let me kill my brothers in arms.
Well, let me just drop our friends in here as they have dropped in to the situation. This is the head priest here in his finest get-up.
Oh, he's all spidery. I was not expecting that many limbs.
That doesn't look like one of my guys. Oh my god. There we go. That goes
Oh, we're not
well.
associated. We're not associated.
Slash, yeah, you recognize some of these.
What is this? Oh no, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's the caster.
So yes, here's the priest behind Bjorn there, and then there is whatever this is that has come with them.
I'm
This
sure it's
multi-armed
fine.
sniper thing.
Yeah, that.
It looks very Metal Gear
Definitely
Solid
just the
4.
chill. He's the cheerleader of the
Yeah.
party. He just those little cable things are just little light up things. He's gonna do a little dance.
So, yes, you see a signal priest, several network worshippers, and a cash spider crash through the roof to cleanse this pocket of the mycelial heresy from the Echo Veil for good. Sorry, I loved how people traversed the wires above, and I had to use that dramatically.
It's great. Yeah.
Very good.
Well, I was just decided to zip line into people. I don't blame you. I'm just angry anyway.
Next time here in Motherboard is where we shall see what happens here in Vera's laboratory in Carracroft Walkaway. A massive thank you to everyone over in chat for joining us. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed the session as much as we have. And to my lovely players as well, thank you so much. We will be back next week, but till then, let us say farewell to these fine adventurers. Bigsby, who are you outside the Echo Veil?
Oh my goodness, who are me? I am Patch, the ever humble dungeon master from QuestJunkies. You can see me here every Wednesday and every Friday, and just all the time over on QJ. That's me.
Thank you kindly, Cordelia.
Hello, yes, I'm Marin. I'm also Melon from Chat. I'm here on Wednesdays as Cricket, the traumatized Sneaker Cat Cleric, and I am here on Fridays as Cordelia, the less traumatized biotech mushroom girl. Yay.
Give me time. I've got 11 fear.
You've only got 3 sessions left to traumatize her.
Topaz.
I'm sure it will come.
Sneaky Rogue Thief in chat, and here on Fridays for the remainder of the
Yes, which is
This-
four.
this thing.
Not 3.
Four, my bad. Okay.
and
Till the end of June.
just around on QuestJunkies.
Thank you. And Cybion, you go up.
Shazlan's in the chat. You can catch me here on Fridays playing your loving bear paladin, and here on Wednesdays playing traumatized gunslinger. Look at that.
Bye-bye.
Trauma
There's a
party.
pattern forming. Okay, and we are
Wait, is
Phoenix.
everyone on that? Everyone on Wednesday is traumatized. I just realized.
And we are Phoenix, who play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, such as the wonderful Daggerheart Motherboard campaign frame. We'll be back on, as we said, yes, Wednesday for the Veils of Vecna, as they delve deeper into the nest of the Eldritch Eye with dynamic lighting. And here on
Ooh-la-la.
Friday to continue our enjoyment of Motherboard. Thank you all so much. If you want to hear what's going on with us, including any upcoming Motherboard campaigns that deal with problems with the mycelial network, do jump into the Discord there. If you want to catch up with all of our other fun adventures and all the awesome one-shots and things that we've enjoyed over the years, jump into the VODs on YouTube over there. And we will look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you so much for joining us today. Absolute pleasure to have you along, as always. But we're going to head off raiding. Let's see if any of our buddies are on. Ooh, go away, bad. Okay. Who's kicking around at the moment? Okay. Let's see. Okay, no one particularly on at the moment, so let's see if we've got any friends on patch.
Just looking now. It seems a little bit quiet.
Okay. Let's see. Who's around? Who's around? Da-da-da. Okay, for keeping up with the slight sci-fi vibes, it looks like our UK friend, the Kilobits, is talking about June or something, planning our next Let's Play. Let's see what they've got in the works. Okay, thank you everybody. I hope that you've had a nice time here and that we'll see you again. But till next time, stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. Until next time, as we say around these parts, Oyasumi.
Yeah,
It's
me.
Yes, me.